When I was 8 years old, I came to America with the boat Colombo. And because of my father, he he had a pneumonia. They kept to Asian Island for over 2 weeks. So we had wait somebody of the family to pick us up because they won't let out if they want somebody that had rooms, some money, or the rest they will keep us there.
How long did it take you on the boat to get there?
11 days. 11 days with the boat.
Did you have a nice room on the boat?
No, we were all on one level. How do you call those?
On the deck?
Yeah, like a deck, all very, very bad. The voyage was very rough. 3 days before we reached Ice Island, New York.
What did they give you to eat on the ship?
Oh.
So she looks at you.
We used to eat in those big table. Oh, like maybe 30, 40 people on the table.
What kind of food?
American food. But one day I made a mistake. I thought the sugar, it was the salt. And I thought it was sugar. And I put the salt in my coffee. And that's
You
why.
drank coffee when you were 8 years old?
Well, when you come from that country, you drink anything. So I could eat it because sometimes sugar, the kid. So I put it there. I couldn't drink the coffee. I had to throw it away. Meanwhile, all this time, my father was taking care of those seals. He had some doctor seals they used to take care of for over 2 weeks. They didn't want him. He was very sick with pneumonia. And me and my mother, we had to stay and until somebody, and then he came better, like somebody of a relative came to let us out.
And where did you go from there?
When you first came to America, what did you see? You saw the Statue of Liberty?
Yes, when I came out, we saw the Statue of Liberty, and looking outside, we were so happy to be in America. But the only thing is that my father was sick, and we had to wait there. But they treat us good there.
Where did you wait? In the big hall?
Big hall, yes. That's where the table, there were all chairs there, and then they had some places where you sleep.
Did you eat there on Ellis Island?
Yeah. They gave us food, good food, like in Legend, they call for eating big tables. Those big islands.
Did they give you any medicine? Any shots?
Oh yeah, shots when we reach here, yeah. In Italy and here. Oh, they were looking if you're good health, if, when they saw if I was in good health, the rest they won't let me leave. Remember when I had that little polio when I was 2 years old? So they checked on me and I was okay. They let me pass, and that's it. And I remember so clear, like.
So who took you in? Where did you go from Ellis Island?
My uncle, Tindonet, Tindonet, the husband came because they had 6 children too. They live in Brooklyn on Liberty Avenue, and that's where we went. And then they got us an apartment. They had an apartment already, but it was empty. They had to put some furniture, dishes, and they did. In a week or two, we moved in our apartment on Shepherd Avenue. You know where the church is?
What did your father do? What kind of work did he?
My father was importer, Italian embroidery, gold, all kind stuff, embroidery, and gold, rings, bracelets.
You used to come back and forth between...
Back and forth in 3-4 months, back and forth with the boat.
How many ocean voyages?
30 times I went to.
What ships did you go on?
I can remember the Colombo. This was the first. And then Contas's, the Savoy, Rex, Saturnia, Conde Biancaman, and Vulcania. And some of these boats we went 2 times because we...
Andrea Doria?
Andrea Doria, that was when you came. Andrea
So when
Doria,
you
we
went-
went about 3 times in that boat. Back and forth, and then it sank.
On the other boats, you had a nice room though, right?
Oh, forget it. Those boats, you never want to come out. Deck, swimming pool, use of a cabin, like every cabin. We used to have a 4, but we used for 3 because the whole family. And I brought in my dog, Spotty, in Italy. He had the cabin on the deck of the boat. And Grandpa used to go get him, bring it down, and keep it in the cabin with us. That was Spotty. It's almost like Whitey, he was. And when I was in Italy, I brought all the food, and the people over there ate the biscuits of the dog. They thought it was cookies. They did. They did, really.
Tell you where your father was born.
My father was born, he's not his real family.
He's an orphan?
No, he was from, he was a big man, a color like a, what he was, like somebody of
Merchant Marine.
yeah, somebody of Martian or what he was.
Martian?
So, no, I don't know. He was somebody big that he had his, you know, like the servant had this baby.
Oh, he had a... Grandpa was illegitimate.
Yes. So they gave it to you know where they keep the orphan?
Get downstairs, we're doing something.
They call
Bathroom later.
Go
pee in your pants.
Annunziata. It's in Naples, this place. And then this my grandma, you know, from the where we came. The sister, she didn't have no kids, so they went over there to get this little boy. That was my father. So he grew with these people, and they were farm people. But my father looked like always a big, always elegant, like he didn't fit with these people. So he came 14 years old, he came to United States, working like in between the people big. I could do this, I could do that. He said, oh no, you're a little boy, you can't do this kind of work. And he went. He said, okay, we keep you to carry the water to the, you know, to the workers. And he was so anxious that he did everything right. When they Saturday they got paid, the first envelope they gave it to my father. No, first the little boy. And they gave it to him, and all the, you know, friends of Grandpa, oh my God, we worked so hard. They gave the same pay like we got, about $14. That's how much they used to get a week. And my father, he worked there, said, I made him that much money, and he went back to Italy, like about 16 or whatever. Then he came back, that's it, back and forth since he was 14.
And he was in World War I?
Yes, when he went back to Italy, they got him. And he won the World War I. The one of Italy with the Turkey.
Where did he serve? In Turkey?
No, first in Italy with the German, and then he had to go in Turkey. You know,
What did he do in the war?
I don't know what he was, but
He won a medal?
yeah, he had a medal. I still got it, got a medal. You know, the whole group of them, they won something, you know, with the soldiers or whatever.
What happened when he came back from the war?
When he came from the war, he had a girlfriend, but the girlfriend got married, and he married her sister. That was my mother now. That's it. And then we came again to America.
When were you born?
Italy, Naples. No, San Giuseppe. I was born
In Naples?
Naples, St. Joseph. It's a little town, San Giuseppe. And I grew up over there, but then 8 years old, I came to America.
How did you meet your husband?
Oh, and then back and forth with the boats, I can just tell you, in Italy. And then we went the last time with, what was it, Andrea Doria? The last time that we went, I met my husband. And we got married in Italy.
What did they say about your husband? They didn't want you to marry him?
No, because he was a lawyer. Because I had a lawyer wanted to marry me. But I like I like him better.
But where did you meet him?
Oh, he came where I was in Italy, over Grandma's house. You know, my family in San Giuseppe. He came to see his friends, and he saw me over my uncle's house. So he went upstairs. He said, "Oh, I like that girl." I said, "Can you tell him, you know, that?" So I saw him too. So that's how we started, and we were dating. And then about 3 months after we got married, we didn't stay. You know, I think in the summer of June, I met him, October the 11th, 1947, we got married. And then before Christmas, that's it, no. And then I stood in Italy, and then I got pregnant that I lost my baby on the boat, a little boy, on the boat Saturnia. And I lost him because it was the first baby, and on the boat, you know, they didn't have all the, like you could have in the hospital there. And that's how I lost my baby. When I came here, I lost another one, okay? Another boy. And then it came Louis. 1950, Louis came. I was pregnant with Louis, and he was born premature too. Was like a little doll. Small, 6 pounds. And I went to the doctor. I said, "What up? You know, he's got a hair long." He said, "Don't worry, it's going to get round again." He had like long hair, a long shape of a football.
He had a funny shaped head.
But the doctor said he was a special, that doctor. Oh, Nicosi. Forget it, he said. "Don't worry, Miss Floyd, he's fine. He's a good baby." We were so afraid. It's like somebody will take him. He was the first one. That's why he came. He won everything what he won. A grandpa, everybody around, and that was my little Louis at the beginning. And that's it. And then after I lost another one after Louis.
A boy again?
Another boy, 3 boys.
So you could have 4 boys.
4 boys, yes. And then came Frankie. Okay? And they came at the same time. And then that piece of, I don't want to say it on here, of Joanne, the tomboy. Really, we didn't want it. You know, we were happy that a girl, but she was a devil. And then I had a nice kid. They went to school. I had no problem with them. Everybody, special Louis and Frankie, they were good boys with the school, all report good. When can I stop? I love
stop
all
right
of
now, Rosie.
my family. Oh my God.
Okay, we're finished with Rosie's interview.
Okay.
We had somebody that they put a lot of cigarette, and they saw they were putting a lot of cigarette in the back garage, and there was a clubhouse. So somebody squealed that we had a cigarette. So
There were cigarettes that you got from North Carolina?
we got it from North Carolina, yes. And when he came, the investigator said, you got some, can we investigate the house? They went upstairs, all over the apartment. They didn't find nothing, but you got anything in the back? You got anything in the back, a garage? They went in there. I said, go any place. There was nothing, cigarettes, nothing. Oh my God.
Didn't you make a face, Rosie?
Huh?
You make a face like so that you could fool the treasury agent?
Show your face.
Yeah. I made so many faces. I told them, they believed me. They believed me every word I said. I said, look, I can do this kind of, put the people, I don't know if they put it, go ahead, go in the back. And it was full of cigarette over there, the clubhouse.
But they never found them?
They never found it.
Those
It
brilliant
was
treasury
fixed so good that nobody, and I was so scared. But I kept on talking like nothing was. So they believed me, Said she can tell it too. But the way I said, the lawyer said you had to be investigated, not as somebody playing what I used to do. I used to make
here. My hand's right here. I do.
I used to make her believe them everything.
So tell us about the store you used to have, the deli, the pizza.
Oh, when we used to have the deli, and the Louis used to help around.
Well, where was it? What was the address?
The address was 3061 Fulton Street. That's where we used to have the deli. And all importer, like cheese, provolone, imported from the other side. Okay, good, good stuff. And we used to have sandwiches. We had the deli, and we had a factory near the store. And my husband used to make sandwiches and coffee delivered in the factory. And then when my son came from the high school, he used to take over the store and take care. And then this went on for 5-6 years. Later on, the things didn't go so good because everybody started to do credit with the money. And my husband, they offer a good job in the supermarket, so he went to work. And little by little, we got rid of the deli. And we opened a pizzeria right across where we had the other property, on the corner of 3060 Fulton Street and Shepherd. We had a pizzeria, we had a work they used to work, and then my son, when they used to come from school, they used to help. And I was in the store making pizza too, myself. And the store was named Mama Rosa. And everything was going good. From 1968, my husband got a fall in the supermarket with his back, and he couldn't work. He was out of work for over a year. He was disabled. And he couldn't do heavy stuff no more. And since then, he was disabled. And in 1979, we moved to Ozone Park. And that's when he died, 1979, in the airport, while he went to meet my cousin. And that was the end. And That's when we were living where we are now. On 12819.
When did you move into the house?
November, Thanksgiving, 1979. Okay, we moved to the new house in 1979 with my Frankie and Joanne and my mother. And after 1980, Frankie got married and he fixed the apartment downstairs and he lived there for 2 years. And then the twins were born and she moved because she needed more space. And now the apartment I rented out to other people. And I live a good life. Everything came good. America helped me a lot. And I thank this country for helping us, that it was so good to me. Thank you, America. And to my son and my Louis. He's a president of the United States.
I thought he was the governor of New Jersey.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Florio. That's right.